I have an interesting thing to tell you today that I think is going to be really helpful. Um, it's all about speaking with passion. Now, you might be thinking, like, what does that mean exactly, and how do you do that? You know, is that something that you learn, or is that something that you just have? Before I continue, you gotta excuse me for a moment here. It's the allergy season is upon us, and my nose is so itchy, and I could just feel the pollen. It's driving me nuts. I'm sorry. Anyways, if you're going to be making videos, that's where your passion's going to show more than anything. Now, you can show some of it in your blog post, and I think it's a little more difficult to show passion in a text. However, with videos, you know, video marketing is a fantastic way to get leads, and I highly urge you to do so. But when you do it, you know, in order to connect with people, you need passion. And this isn't something you learn. This isn't something that you just do in a video. You're just like, okay, I'm going to do this video with passion. That passion will show through when you know what you're talking about, when you like what you're talking about. For example, I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean just by how I act. So let me talk about Wake Up Now, okay? I don't belong to Wake Up Now. I don't know anything about them. All I know is that they're rising in popularity. So let me talk about Wake Up Now as someone who has no passion for it because I don't know about it. So Wake Up Now appears to be, I don't know, something about levels. So you sign up, and then you get a couple people under you to sign up, and so forth, and somehow that gives you a certain amount of money that you make every month. And I heard something called the 600 Club. So you do something that gets you an income of $600 a month, and I think that's like your first level. And the great thing that I've heard about Wake Up Now is that it has to do with selling like actual products, vacations, things like that. But I'm not exactly sure how that works. That there is a membership fee, and I'm a little confused on one part. I don't know if it's a monthly fee. It probably is, but I'm not sure. Okay, that's me speaking about something I don't know anything about, and I don't have any passion when I speak about it. I'm not looking at you mostly at the camera. I'm kind of looking around because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to say, because I don't know what to say because I don't know anything about it. Now let me tell you about my Etsy shop, where I build electric hurricane lanterns. So I started the shop 2 years ago, and what I do is I take real kerosene lanterns or oil lamps and convert them into electric. And I've got great colors like red, flat black, which is awesome, bronze, and silver. Silver is really cool because it's nice and sleek. And as a matter of fact, I just found a copper kerosene lantern, and everybody's out of stock, but I can't wait to get that because I think that's going to be a bestseller. But I love the Etsy business because the customers are awesome. They're friendly. They're the nicest people. They'll thank me for the lantern. Some people actually thank me just for creating the lantern because I love how it is. And it really is an awesome lantern. I love it. As a matter of fact, you can see one right there, that black one. That's the first one ever made. The very first one, that's what started my whole business, was that one lantern right there that was made in 2011. And interestingly enough, that's what inspired me to create the shop when my job was in trouble. So I love it. It's a great business. And here's another great part. All right. Takes me now about a minute to 2 minutes to build a lantern. My profit's about $25. Is that not incredible or what? Just for a few minutes of work, I get paid $25. You know how many sales I made last Saturday? 14. How cool is that? Okay, so I just demonstrated to you my passion for that business. I didn't have to, perform. I was just telling you about my shop. And when I do so, you're probably engaged. You can tell that I love it. You can tell that I know what I'm talking about. And that's how you do it. So if you're going to make videos, which I highly recommend you do for your business, make sure that you are passionate about it. Make sure that you know what you're talking about. Don't go and do a topic about something you know nothing about. let's say you've never joined Fiverr, and maybe you heard of Fiverr. So instead you do a video about Fiverr only based on what you heard, but you're not part of it. You're going to be stumbling. You're not going to be sure of what you're saying because you don't know all the facts because you haven't done it yourself. And you're not going to have passion. And that's going to show through, and you're going to lose the respect of your viewers. If you want respect and credibility, then you need to know what you're talking about. And one last note here, which I find funny, but it proves my point. I've only been involved in online marketing for a year and a half now. About a year and a half now. And a year into it, on my 1-year anniversary, a person contacted me who had watched a lot of my videos and read my blog posts and said, "Wow, you're like a big-time internet guru. You really know your stuff." Well, that kind of I was kind of like, what? Because I was kind of a new guy. But then I realized, what it is? It's because I know what I'm talking about. I now have a year, year and a half now, but I have this history. I've got a ton of videos. I've got all these blog posts. I've got websites. I'm out there. And I know what I'm talking about. Because I don't waste my time creating videos on stuff I know nothing about. So when people watch these videos, they're like, he knows what he's talking about. And that's the passion. And that's what works. So I hope that helps. It's definitely an important aspect, and the only way to have that real passion is to have passion for what you're doing, and then talk about it. And that's going to connect with people. Thank you for watching the video. To become a subscriber of my channel, click on the big red button. And hey, while you're at it, please visit my website at jrwork.biz. There's a lot of cool stuff there, money-making opportunities, and you might find some surprises as well. But it's a secret. You have to go there to find out.